how many people listen to Future? And there were so many hands up. And that showed you right there what people be attracted to most. You know what I'm saying? Versus of what they're talking about. Like you have Future, he's going to talk about the drugs, the sex, the money, the cash, the clothes and stuff. And then you have J. Cole. He's like a real...
I have a feeling she about to say something stupid, so I'm gonna let her ride.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like authentic ass. Like he's like a poetic. Like he's like a real, like, you know what I'm saying? He really gets deep within. Like he's really like a mind thinker. But
Caution. I repeat, caution. For the next 10 minutes, you will be taken inside the mind of today's rappers. This is the Stupid Rappers Show. Hosted by AYO CONSACO.
Get y'all shit together, man. Welcome back to the Stupid Rapper Show. I'm AYO CONSACO, fearless leader of AYO Nation and the Men Too movement. And this is the Stupid Rapper Show. This is gonna go. I want this to go on the page. I'm gonna tell y'all like this. AYO Nation, we're doing our thing on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't, and that's the whole thing about Patreon, dog. Like, you can real deal put $1 in the pot. $1. So it's like, it's not, there's no excuse why a person cannot fuck with, if you in AYO Nation, there's no reason for you not to be on Patreon. You know what I'm saying? That link is like the first link in the description box. And just go over there, pledge your $1, $2, whatever, you know what I'm saying, you want to, whatever you feel is right. And get over there, because I'm telling you, our live streams, after the live is over, them things is finna go straight to the Patreon. The heavy episode, like this episode, this should have, because I'm finna go crazy, this should have been on the Patreon, but I'm giving y'all, I'm telling y'all, look, man, go on, get to the Patreon and shit like that. I don't know if I'm gonna upload. I might not upload the episode of Lil Tecca, the Stupid Rappers Lil Tecca episode. But in that episode, I explained to y'all that we're gonna kind of change the feel of the Stupid Rappers set by turning out the main ceiling light and just use our show light so that we can get a better view on the TV. But also, I wanted for all my YouTubers to be
What'd you think about it, Jermaine?
I wanted for all my YouTubers, I want y'all to be able to see something back there while I'm talking. I wanted my YouTubers to be able to see exactly what light and tripod I'm working with, because I didn't know that there was so many actual people that wanted to get on YouTube that were, you know what I'm saying, in AYO Nation. So what I'm gonna do is take a picture of the tripod and the Walmart lights that I'm using, so you can understand, because I don't want to have to try to explain to you what this light look like. You know what I'm saying? It's like 688 at Walmart, whatever like that. I got one here, one there. I got my phone in the tripod, and then a little light. The desk, the Big Face Podcast desk is right there. So all I did was just turn the lights this way. So that's gonna be your main thing when you're shooting, is your lights. It don't matter what you use, whether it be a camera or a phone. I suggest all my people use a phone, because you're gonna need to put videos up on social media also. So with everything right here in your hands, you straight to the races. With a phone, you gotta go take it to a computer first, then you edit, then try and then cut you a snippet and all that shit like that. I'd rather, you know, fast, let's do it. If there was a big difference in quality, if there was a huge difference in quality where you got people complaining and you know, I'm telling y'all this because I'm trying to get y'all into because I just found out we have a lot of new YouTubers, and I'm proud of y'all, real talk, for getting motivated enough to actually want to do this shit. So I try to drop a couple Jews here and there, but in order for y'all to truly get the full understanding, you're gonna have to go through the YouTube classes. My YouTube classes are 3 sessions. The first session is $250, the other 2 are $150. The first session is when I tell you all of the pretty much physical things you need. We get your YouTube channel set up, actually ready for shit to be uploaded. Tell you what tripod you need, the lights, the apps. We get everything pretty much out the way for us to work. That's what the first class is. And then the second class is more technical shit, like how do you need to tag, how do you need to how you need to write in your description box, how do you fuck with this title, you know what I'm saying, all caps, no caps, whatever, thumbnails, what dimension your thumbnails are supposed to be, and I will tell you your thumbnail dimension is going to be 1280 by 720, and we just go into that. In the third session is where we find out what kind of show you're gonna have. You want to be a sportscaster, a relationship guru, a fucking a rap, you know, blog and shit like that. We talk about that and we see what kind of personality you're trying to put out there, where you trying to go, and put in the best direction. So that's something you definitely want to think about. And at the end of the classes, you will be monetized. That's what I guarantee is that. Because so if you're between the first and the second class, like so you just did the first session, and we already scheduled the second session, and so now you're uploading, because you'll be uploading throughout this whole thing. So you uploading and shit, and you know, you got a question like, this is what I'm here for. You can always call me, hey, I'm trying to upload this motherfucker, this fucking screen, and I'll walk you through it. We'll troubleshoot it together. You can call me anytime between, you know, reasonable hours and shit like that. And at the end of it, you will be monetized. It just can take anywhere from 3 months to a whole year, depending on how well you can stick to your algorithm. That's the algorithm. You will learn your algorithm. I'll tell you your algorithm in the second session. That's going to be probably the most important thing. You being consistent, you being on time with your algorithm. I tell people, the people who come through the class, you pretty much are applying, when you put your channel up, you're pretty much applying to work for YouTube. So what you're going to want to do is be consistent. Whatever your algorithm is, you hit that motherfucker. You never slip out. You know what I'm saying? Don't miss no fucking day, because as soon as you miss a day, your algorithm has to start over. You gotta try that shit all over again. So that's why it can take as much time as it is, how long ever you fuck up. However long you fuck up. So if you got, and that's why I tell motherfuckers, and that's what I'm telling you now, have your shit together before you hit me up. Not just with the money and shit like that, but actually with your life. Tell your girl, tell your old man, whatever the fuck, that for this next, you know, 30, you can do this shit in 30 days. You can do it in 30 days to get YouTube to go ahead and get behind you and actually start putting you in the recommended and shit like that. You can do it in 30 days, but you got to be on that shit. It is an algorithm that you can get in 30 days. Not saying you'll be monetized in 30 days. You'll be YouTube will start promoting you. You can get on in 30 days. But that's what that is. We'll talk more about it. I saw in one of the videos I did, somebody wrote a whole fucking paragraph about how I inspired them to make a YouTube channel and shit like that. And I'm thinking I'm just talking. They real deal are gaining knowledge on YouTube for me just, you know what I'm saying? So I said, I'm going to speak on that. So if there's any more of you who are on that level, you know what it is now. But like I said, don't just jump and holler at me because you got the money and shit like that. You're going to need time. You're going to have to be pretty much locked in with this shit if you really want to, you know, do this YouTube shit for real. But that's what that is. So today though, little disclaimer, we talking to Lightskinkeisha, which I don't know who the fuck that is. Who is Lightskinkeisha? I'm acting like I'm live and shit. Who the fuck is Lightskinkeisha? Megan Thee Stallion said, who the fuck is Jermaine Nigga, who the fuck is Lightskinkeisha? If y'all don't know what's going on, Jermaine Dupri was asked a question and he answered it by saying, he was asked who his favorite female rapper is. He said, I don't really got one. They all sound like strippers. They should have their own. In another interview, he said they should have their own genre of music called strap. And I agree with that shit. I did agree with that shit. So, even though I don't really fuck with Jermaine Dupri for whatever reason, kind of rubbing the wrong way. But, so she get asked the question, let's see what the fuck she say.
Dupri's comments recently that he feels that all the, you know, he doesn't have a favorite female rapper because it's basically all the top ones are strippers who rap.
I think he might have meant it in a different way. I don't think he had enough time to really think out.
First off, that ain't what Jermaine Dupri said. Jermaine Dupri said it sound like.
Yes, sir. And I honestly think that, you know what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, Jermaine Dupri, he's a legend. He is a legend. He's an Atlanta legend too. So with that being said, I really feel like, you know what I'm saying, maybe all it takes is really just for him just doing his research and probably just researching more female artists so that he can get acquainted with the artists that do rap about this and rap about that. You feel what I'm saying? But and he also has to do his research on the artists that everybody's not a stripper, but even the ones that are a stripper, like at the end of the day, I feel like that's an accomplishment. Anybody who gets out of the strip game, because there are strippers who literally stay in the game for 10 plus years, you know what I'm saying, and still are in there. So it's like anybody who...
Hold on, I want to say this right fast. She's speaking as if stripping is equivalent to selling dope, being in the dope game. If that's the case, let's be honest then. Stripping is not cool. It's not fun. It's somewhere that you don't want to be. She just said it. Some people are still stuck in it. They describe stripping as a fun, ain't nothing wrong with stripping, come on over here, girl. Even though every you know, housewife wants their husband to look at them like they're strippers and shit like that because they're sexy as fuck. But to actually be a stripper, you have to let go of your class, your integrity. I'm a sex object. Treat me as such. Do you know how hard that fucking balance is? I'm naked as fuck, but treat me and respect me. I look like a prostitute, but treat me, respect me as a woman, nigga. You better... Strip clubs, you can't touch the... What? You can't touch them? What the fuck we in here for then? So, let's put that down first. Some women are stuck in it. How do you get stuck in something that you're telling young girls to go to? You're glorifying this shit. Oh, don't you want to dance? Ooh, yeah. And it just backs up that good old fucking saying, misery loves fucking company.
Can literally like come out of the strip game and literally be this big star. I think that's an accomplishment. You know what I mean? And I think the only thing that I really just, you know what I'm saying, I disagree with the fact of him saying, like, you know, they rap about the same thing, because it's like, you know, when it comes to the male artists, when it comes to the male rap artists, they rap about the same thing: drugs, sex, money, cars, clothes, jewelry.
Hey, yo, what it do, man? It's your man, AYO CONSACO. I'm tuned in with the Big Face Podcast. One. I can't do it. I can't do it. That just ain't my style, dog. I just gotta keep it real. Look, dog, let me holler at y'all. Look, I don't put that Patreon, them numbers for the Patreon, that's for AYO Nation. If you're in AYO Nation, you need to be a Patreon. I don't put all the videos, they won't be listed on YouTube. So if you want all the videos and shit like that, you need to be a Patreon. If you want to contribute to the conversation that we have every Monday night, we go live on the Big Face Podcast YouTube channel at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you want to contribute to that conversation, have the call-in number to where you can call in at any fucking time during those lives, you need to be a Patreon. I don't put those Patreon numbers and the Men 2 numbers at the beginning of the show just so you can hear winning streak. As a matter of fact, if you want the whole winning streak single, all you have to do is send $2 to the Cashapp or the PayPal, and I'll send the song to whatever emails attached to your PayPal and Cashapp. It's not that fucking hard. But the Patreon is for AYO Nation. I expect for y'all to fuck with that. And before y'all start asking, this hat is not for sale. The markup on it is too high. I was just trying to see what that shit looked like for real. The markup is too high right now, so I have to sell that shit for like $30, and I'm not prepared to say that to y'all. So right now we just have the Men 2 t-shirts for $20. Big Face Podcast. We got the new navy blue Big Face Podcast t-shirt. 15. Everything is 15 with the Men 2 t-shirt. Then you got the Big Face Podcast Scully for $10 still. Go to paypal.me/RUSerious10 and put all your information in that motherfucker. I salute everybody, all of my niggas, all of the Men 2 members, AYO Nation members that have been donating to the show. As you know, I'm a nigga on YouTube, so it is what it is. So when you contribute, it's a big deal to me. But don't go crazy. But every third Sunday we do the AYO Nation donation conversation where I shout out everybody who showed love within that period and shit like that. If you don't want to be mentioned during that show, all you have to do is put no mention and you won't be mentioned. But I really do appreciate everybody who shows love every third Sunday. It seemed like my message has went out there to where people know if you're a small business, you gotta have at least $100 for promotion. If you're an artist, you need to have at least $200 for promotion. Other than that, just leave me alone. I do this shit by myself, but I salute everybody for really giving me my time, giving my space to do what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. So I salute you. You want to go to work? Let's go to work. If IG sponsorship shit is not doing shit for you, and you know that. So handle your fucking business, holler at me, let's get some shit done. I see y'all in a minute. Get the shit together, be home. Okay. I can agree with that.
Well, to be fair,
to a certain extent.
Let's take one step back, okay? You know, let me play devil's advocate here. When you look at the top male artists right now, you got
boy Vlad, he not bullshitting. They getting close as fuck to these motherfuckers' face. They letting you see any type. I noticed that on this last shit, he did it with fuck did he do that with? And I'm like, damn, that nigga got close as fuck to that nigga shit. And I think it's so they can get the initial fucking response, a blink of an eye, a slight look over, you know what I'm saying? So they get, I think it was Keefe D he did that with. Shout out to my nigga Urban Politics too.
Kendrick Lamar, you got J. Cole, you got Drake, Jay-Z to a certain degree, although he's older. These guys rap about different things, you know, especially like the J. Coles and the Kendricks. Now, if you look at the biggest female rappers right now,
do it.
Cardi B, who we've talked about, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, City Girls. Those, I would say those are the four biggest female artists or groups right now in terms of visibility.
That's correct.
We're not talking about skill level or anything else like that. In terms of overall looks, those are the four biggest ones. They're basically what Jermaine Dupri is describing.
Mm-hmm. But what does that mean?
I hate when a bitch do that, man. I just proved my fucking point. What the fuck do you mean? What does that mean? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? You said that that wasn't true. I just proved to you that it is true. What does that mean? You know what it is, dog? I hate people who cannot admit that they've made a mistake. What to this comment, Jermaine Dupri said, "Is stripper rap fucking right?" There's not a logical person that will say, "Oh no, it's different." Are you serious? This is stripper fucking rap. Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just admit the shit and then break down, but shit, it worked. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There's so many different ways you can break it down, but to immediately come out the box and you gotta do some research and see. Well, we just did the research and this is what it is. The only females that are winning are the motherfuckers who degrade and show themselves as strippers. If you don't twerk, you don't work. If you do not promote twerking, it's not gonna work. You will not be a successful. Why would a female even go against what Jermaine Dupri said? It's like, yeah, that you fucking right, man. I wish that shit had stopped too. That's some bullshit. The fuck, like these bitches is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what about the bitches who don't got no body or don't got no surgery or don't, you know what I'm saying, aren't, physically attractive? We can't make music. The only way you can win in artistry is if you wear fucking weave and you got fake everything, fake teeth. That chain don't look real. Even though females don't have to have real jewelry. But dudes do though. That's crazy as fuck. I don't give a fuck. But this is the uniform. Weave, makeup. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into this shit.
It means that the top female talent is kind of focused on what he's saying. Lauryn Hill was a dope ass artist, but she hasn't dropped music in like 20 years.
Right.
There are the Rhapsodies of the world and the Tierra Whacks of the world, and so
Tierra Whack go hard. Sometimes I can't understand what she's saying, but when you understand what she's, but she do that on purpose. She does it on purpose, like in Dreezy, Tink. You know what I'm saying?
But they're not giving.
And for the record, I hate that Dreezy is go with that nigga, man.
The same level of visibility as the females that I just mentioned, and I think that's what he's sort of saying.
At the end of the day, we've all heard the saying, sex sells, right?
Are you serious? If it ain't one thing, dog, it's a fucking other, man. Come on, my nigga. This sign been acting up, man. Can't have a show without the sign. Can't have a show without the sign. This chair finna get a fuck out. That's gonna be a bad day when this bitch breaks. But she just said, we've all heard the saying, sex sells. Once again, this is my issue. This is what I was trying to convey in a little tech up video. You put these people in these seats, and because they're quote unquote successful, why are they successful? Because it's somewhat understood that they have money. It's somewhat understood that they have money. She has veneers, she has a nice makeup, long weave. So when she talks, her word is heard. It is profound. It's profound. You know, oh, she's so smart. Just like the lottery winner come in and say, you know, dirt don't hurt. Man, that motherfucker deep as fuck, man. You know, you can, oh man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what money does to us Americans. It immediately lets us know that you are extremely intelligent and we should listen to you because you know something. You better listen. And it's like, even though we have so many, I feel like I just keep saying this shit, we have so many fucking examples of that not being true, that's just what we go with. This motherfucker just said, we've all heard the fucking... Does that not prove what the fuck he said was correct then? What are we arguing here? Why would you come out of the shoot disagreeing? And I understand why you would come out. I'll answer that question. You're disagreeing because I'm assuming she's some type of female artist. That doesn't mean that you don't have eyes. That's what I'm saying. That's why, if you want to avoid looking fucking stupid, then let's just be truthful at all times, even though sometimes telling the truth can make you look stupid also. But let's keep the shit real. Let's keep it real. Yes. It seems as if in order to be successful in music as a female, you have to be somewhat of a stripper. If you're not damn near a stripper in nature, and in your music, and in your music videos, people are good on you. Which that opens up a further question in how do you gauge fucking success? It opens up a whole lot of questions, because I would like to say that the numbers are fucking manipulated. Just like the fucking banks, you go to the bank, you give them your money, and they tell you, and they give you a receipt that says you have $5,000 in the bank now, and it's just numbers. You don't have anything now. You just have a piece of paper. You have a piece of paper now, and it's just a number in your phone. You know what I'm saying? But they take that fucking number and then just, your shit can say 0 tomorrow. It's just numbers. It can say 0, dog. It can say 0. Why can't it say 0? You saying it can't say 0? You know what I'm saying? It's just fucking numbers. And if the fucking banks can do it, oh, yep, well, you're approved of this loan, you have this much money in your bank now. Push of a fucking button. It's that fucking easy. Dollar bullshit, paperwork, sign on it, bullshit. Push of a button. The money's there now. And we trust it. Same with this shit. Oh, streams are at a fucking 100 million streams. Oh, she's #1 on the Billboard. Why? Oh, she won a Grammy. She's a fucking all of this shit is, it goes off of fucking numbers. And it's like, at least when we were fucking with CDs, it was something tangible that we kind of had to, if it was a conspiracy going on, at least we can maybe get with somebody who worked at the store or some shit like that. But this Spotify, Tidal, Apple Music, and iTunes and shit like that, there's no way that you can feel like these motherfuckers ain't all in the same fucking game. The owner of iTunes, Spotify, Apple, all that shit like that, these motherfuckers are the fucking CEOs. Dog, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I feel like when them motherfuckers seen how niggas was getting over with them CDs, just burning shit, whatever like that, them motherfuckers had to think on their fucking feet. This streaming shit This shit is fairly fucking new. It's really fucking new. Buildings were damn near, like, buildings were demolished about that fucking, you know, Napster shit. Like, motherfuckers being able just to download music. They had to find a way. And after the demise, the destruction, they were just thinking, and like, okay, we'll do this right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they run the fucking industry like that. That's how you can control the people. You can control. We've seen what likes can do to a person's brain. They've done tests about how good it makes you feel to see someone has commented, the likes. We've seen, shout out to Katrina Gibbs on the Conversation With Me podcast. She sent me a video of, she told me first that they were going to, Instagram was going to be done with the, like, you wouldn't be able to see anyone's numbers. You wouldn't be able to see their likes or some shit like that. And I think they tested it over there. They tested it some fucking where, and this girl, this makeup white girl, whatever like that, she's crying like, I don't know how to handle this. She was real deal fucking crying about it. Like, she lost herself. Like, she didn't have an identity anymore. And it just goes back to the same thing. Make the disease, create the cure. Expose the people to the disease and sell the cure. They got us addicted to this social media shit. They knew exactly how to do it. They knew how to make us engage. They gave us every reason, every incentive to be online and care about these numbers. If you care enough about these numbers, you can actually get paid from this. See, look at that. Look, he's an example. She's an example. He's an example. It can work for you. Anybody. Look at Welvin the Great. That's I gotta do that story too. Welvin the Great he homeless now. I need to do that story. Welvin the Great is actually homeless. His family and the managers and nothing ass bitches took everything from him. It's over with. I seen a video. This nigga sleeping on the street and shit. But that was an example of how they showed that anybody can become famous from enough likes. You get your shit shared enough, it's on. So, what they did, they trained our females to behave in this manner. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, City Girls. I'm saying that the numbers are fake. And maybe they're real now, but initially they were fake. I believe that one of the perks, one of the people that you want to meet in this industry is the heads or the head, somebody close to Mark Zuckerberg. You want to have the person who can get you verified. That's a person that you need to know as a label owner, so you can get your artist verified, because seeing that blue check means that this motherfucker is a somebody. You need to have, and of course the person who verifies you has the same power to make you can go from 5,000 or 0 followers to 10 million. They don't just have those bots where, hey, great video, love the content, those generic fucking phrases. They have real fucking, you know what I'm saying? Or fuck that shit, just blast your shit all over the fucking, you know what I'm saying, the platform. Just blast it. As a label owner, all I have to do is know the people that work at, or know the people who actually do this shit. The little geek nerd that's writing code for Instagram. All I gotta do is fucking know his boss, because of course it has to be fucking accepted, or Somebody got to sign off on it. But as long as you're in that spot, all this shit can be fucking, and I'm thinking about it because it's like, what are we talking about? We're talking about numbers. They're successful because of these fucking numbers. I believe the initial numbers are fucking fake. The people look, oh, she got 100,000, or she got, oh, look at that. Now you coming over there and shit like that. And you can do that with any fucking artist. And I think that was the fucking plan. Same cookie cutter fucking method. Get an artist, shoot the video looks like this, she looks like this, shoot the numbers up. You don't know who the fuck their fan base is. You don't fuck with that shit like that. But there's supposed to be a audience, the same thing they tell you about AIDS. It's crazy.
But that saying hasn't come before. That saying hasn't come just because, oh, it's a new generation of the Cardi B's, the Meg Stallions, the City Girls, and the, you know what I'm saying, Nicki Minaj's, and so forth and so on. It's not. That's been said from years before. Sex sells.
Yeah.
It does. So at the end of the day, I feel like, you know what I mean, women. When it comes to women, we're not going to sit there and rap about drugs because you're not going to have hella fucking female rappers that's going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing drugs, I'm on lean and all this other shit.
This motherfucker is so fucking detached from fucking society. Are you serious? You must not listen to female rap. Like, these female rappers are not only talking about drugs, they're talking about guns, drive-bys, killing bitches. She's trying to say that we don't have that much that we can talk about. What a horrible fucking representative. This is...
Whatever. But at the end of the day, we can rap about some shit that, you know, men don't have. We can rap about our pussy. We can rap about our vagina. You know, we...
Are you fucking serious? Obviously, using that logic, can a man rap about his... Are you saying that's the only thing that you have?
Rap about our sex appeal because that's the thing that, you know what I'm saying, that at the end of the day, the world wants to see. And it's about doing what the world wants to see.
When you talking to your girl, dog, what happens is you're speaking with logic. You don't have to get all animated, all high. But you will notice that when a motherfucker is talking bullshit that has to be all connected, and you know, it's one thing in a conversation as we're talking where maybe you don't understand, I'm trying to explain to you a conspiracy theory or some shit like that, and you don't understand it, so maybe I gotta, you know, but it's different when you're talking bullshit, and I want you to pay attention now. She's talking bullshit, or he's talking bullshit, and, oh, man, you don't believe me, man, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga, you know, lying about some shit in his phone, whatever, like that. Oh, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga get all animated, huffy and puffy because what he's saying don't make sense. It's the same thing with this shit right here. Like, are you serious? At the end of the day, it's about doing what the world wants. That's what music is. Dog, but what I'm saying that it's crazy because she wouldn't want you to say that back to her. But that just came out of her mouth. And she's having to do all this because she initially would not just tell the truth. Tell the truth. It is stripper rap. But because you won't admit the truth, now you gotta look like a fucking idiot. Do what the fuck the world say. And this is the fucking problem. Do what the world say. Well, the world says our young niggas need to die and our young females need to be baby mamas, single mamas, hood rats, ghetto, ratchet, colorful weave, and dropping our babies while we fight and twerking while we pregnant. That's what the world says that we need. This is what we always see. This is what we always see. You know she's detached. Like, if you were, there's no way that, and this would be the same motherfucker online, I'm woke as fuck. This is the everyday average. Listen to me now. This is not an anomaly. This is not unusual. If you go to the comment section, you probably will see a lot of motherfuckers agreeing. Yeah. Of course they won't bring up the parts where like, oh, you need to. This is the fucking majority. This is why when you find a woman that doesn't have this mindset, that's not, come on, dog. You have to, like that, like they put you in a position where, nigga, you damn near need to fucking propose, nigga. If that motherfucker, like, you know, of course, you know, give it the time you need, but if you have the eyes, then, and you see that she's not like this, but that's a fool ass statement for me to make. Fool ass statement. That's dumb as fuck for me to say, because on the surface, you ask her little easy questions, she may seem just as woke and I'm like, no, I just wear this colorful weave because oh yeah, I just wear this makeup because I never wear it. I just had an interview today. Go to their fucking social media while they're standing there, but ask them questions before you go to their social media. That'd be funny as fuck. Like, you know, like when a rap nigga talking about, oh yeah, she must see the fuck me, bro. Oh yeah, she they fuck me heavy, bro. Oh yeah, shit, I'm on show. Oh yeah, shit is on, bro. Oh, what's your YouTube? Oh shit, I don't really fuck with the YouTube, bro. Shit, I don't know when like, so when the last thing uploaded. Oh, we just dropped some goddamn yesterday.
Now, mind you, I remember one time I sat in this like this questionnaire class, whatever. They were asking questions or whatever, and they talked about J. Cole, and literally they compared him to J. Cole, and then they compared him to Future, right? They said J. Cole and Future, and they said how many people listen to J. Cole, and there were barely any hands up. But mind you, J. Cole is a great fucking artist, and then there was how many people listen to Future. And there were so many hands up. And that showed you right there what people be attracted to most. You know what I'm saying? Versus of what they're talking about. Like, you have Future. He's going to talk about the drugs, the sex, the money, the cash, the clothes and stuff. And then you have J. Cole. He's like a real...
I have a feeling she about to say something stupid, so I'm going to let her ride.
Like... You know what I'm saying? Like authentic ass. Like he's like a poetic. Like he's like a real, like, you know what I'm saying? He really gets deep within. Like he's really like a mind thinker. But
So J. Cole think with his mind? Oh. Okay.
same time, it's just about what people are into. And right now with the females, They're into the sex. They're into the, oh, she's rapping about her figure, and she's rapping about how she do these niggas, and she's rapping about, you know what I'm saying, her hair and shit like that or whatever. So, but at the end of the day, everybody's rapping about it in a different style.
You know what that's like? What? What?
They're rapping about it in a different flow. They're rapping about it in their own way. So it's like,
are you?
And this isn't.
What?
This isn't.
On what? On you lying bitch? No, they not. It's the same shit. It's the same flow, the same format. Even Nicki Minaj has jumped over to this fucking scatterback fucking format flow shit. Cause that's the only way that a motherfucker knows how to rap when you don't know how to fucking rap. It's the only thing you can do. God damn, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. How the fuck did it get so goddamn late? That's the only thing that you can do when you can't rap. In your own way, are you Birkin bag? Nigga buy me shit. If a nigga, like if I really wanted to, I can get one of my niggas to make a fucking side-by-side comparison with all the fucking poppin' female artists, and you would hear the same fucking words. You wouldn't be able to tell a fucking difference. If I'm not gonna say that. This is just.
This isn't new. Like they've been doing that. Nicki Minaj has been in the game for 10 years, and she's been saying shit.
What the fuck? Listen, lady. Nicki Minaj didn't have to compete with strippers until really seemed like recently. You know, like Nicki Minaj was actually a fucking rapper. You would see her in a cypher with Young Money. It was actually about, I'm a female who can rap. The industry sent in Cardi B, Bad Baby, just fucking sending in fucking torpedoes. Just fuck that shit, dumb this bullshit down. It's only one Nicki Minaj. We can't make money off that. We need shit that we can duplicate. Send Cardi B in that motherfucker. Cardi B came, and that's just what the fuck they needed. Because Cardi B can be duplicated because there's no skill or no talent in what she does. Megan Thee Stallion can rap. This is why I don't see why you would go against what was said. Why is it that the only females that can succeed are the ones who are willing to degrade themselves? Why don't I have any popping female artists I can point my daughter to, my niece to? Why do I have to talk to my female cousin and tell her if she wants to be successful in this game, she's going to have to show a little skin? Why do I have to feel uncomfortable with what my female cousin is wearing to a show? I just want to support her. She's a good rapper. You understand? You can't even support your family members because you can't be seen with this. Because niggas is gonna treat you a certain way. And I'm gonna have to fucking take off. But in real life, that's how the niggas should treat you. You don't have on any fucking clothes. The only type of females that come outside like that to a place where they know it's gonna be drunk niggas at is bitches who want that type of attention. Why in the fuck would you do that if it's not your personality? Oh, of course, we can point out Trina, Kaya, all good. We can do that. Right now, we have an epidemic. It's never been this bad. It's never been this bad. And it does need to be addressed. It's not normal. It's not cool. At the end of the day, we're playing this bullshit ass I'm a woman, I can do just what you can do. We're doing that shit so much that we're forgetting the essence of who a woman is supposed to be. Dignified. What is classy. You remember back, you know, when Vivica Fox was hot, like she would play the fucking boss lady at the job. She was like the domineering type. You know what I'm saying? That kind of feel, man. Even when Tweet was coming out, she was speaking that sexy shit with talent. With talent though, man. What's your girl name, man? Charlie Baltimore. Could you imagine?
Well,
She's
yeah,
been rapping about shit.
Well, and before Nikki,
Lil' Kim
was Lil' Kim and Foxy Brown.
Foxy
At the
Brown.
same time,
You
and
had
they were
Trina.
both doing
exactly.
and
Come on now, Trina.
You're right.
Come on now, Trina's song. Look back at it. Look back at it for what? Like, period. Look back at you for what? I'm trying to concentrate on busting me a nut. Like, period. Period. This is stuff before I retire.
I felt that shit in my soul. Period. Come on, my nigga. You not finna run that shit. And you know, I think that's the biggest fucking problem. Dog, what a nigga really saying, dog, that's not how all black women act, dog. That's really what a nigga, cause what the fuck you trying to say is, this is it. This is what you should expect out of a black woman. And anybody that goes against the top fucking 4 hoes right now is saying, nah, that's not how all black women are. Like, that shit needs to come the fuck down. That's not a good representation. We're trying to kill this whole negative stereotype shit, and you fucking us over. We hitting the niggas over the head like, nigga, you on some other shit. But we ain't gotta really hit niggas over the head because the police taking them in. They getting them off the street. But with the females, it's like, it's going unchecked. Having babies and this,
So it's like, why now is it an issue? Oh, I think all females are rapping about the same thing. But at the end of the day, like, you have to also pay attention to what people are feeding into. Like, there are great artists like Tierra Whack and, you know what I'm saying, so forth and so on. But at the end of the day, they're making it seem like the only thing that they're going to pay attention to and ride to is the sexual shit. Is the shit that we be talking about in our music. You know what I'm saying? About everything that we're talking about. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, don't judge us, disrespect us. And if
what the fuck do you mean don't judge you? Bitch! You telling me that you wore that fucking hair? You wore that hair, that makeup, that stripper fucking outfit, and those reptilian fingernails not to be judged? I hate when these nothing ass bitch say, don't judge. Are you serious? This is your whole character is to be judged. That's what you want. That's why you come out like that. Slay. You have a different color on every finger. You wore this so that you can be invisible? Come on, man. You wore that because you wanted to be seen, but you don't want any repercussions. That's not real life. That's not real life. That's not how it works. You will be held responsible for every fucking thing you do. And I have an issue when these words are spoken, because can you tell that to it? You don't think motherfuckers is listening to when you talk. You motherfuckers say this in everyday life. So as your child is playing with her toys and stuff like that, she's hearing these excuses that you're giving for the things you wear. Even she know, like, Mama, you wearing that? And she tell them motherfucker, don't judge me. You can't judge me. Respect me. So this is what women should wear to be respected. This is the issue. This is the fucking problem. Because it's these bitches that's raising the nothing ass bitches that are twerking while pregnant. That are dropping their babies to go fight. Because that's who raised them. You wore all that shit. You got into a judged twerk contest. When they come online, man, these motherfuckers. You took all you had on was a G-string. You took that shit off, and motherfuckers online like, this is a nasty ass bitch, man. She took too far. You tell them motherfuckers don't judge you. You won the contest because it was.
And at the end of the day, if all of these women are making a grind out of it, why hate on it?
Are you serious? Are you serious? Pretty much, this is that logic that I need for you to run away from, dog. Sweetheart, I need you to run away from people that talk like this, that think like this, that think because as long as they do it, it's all good. As long as I do it, it's all good. If it's a grind, why hate on it? And hate means you saying something negative about what I'm doing, even if what I'm doing is negative. So what if a motherfucker, a lot of y'all boyfriends is molesting y'all children? What if he molesting your children and videotaping that shit? Shit, and he's selling that shit to the white folks and shit like that. Why shouldn't he do that? Shit, it's a grind. Why hate on it? Do you hear how the fuck you sound? Don't judge me. It's a grind. Why hate on it? And that's why we're losing the individualism. Because y'all for getting money, it's all love. But it's 4 million young girls that are actually living this city girl, bad, hot girl life. They gave 4 black women, 3 black women and a Mexican money so that they can keep a whole community sleep. Go buy that hair, go buy them teeth, go buy that makeup, go buy them fingernails and that watch, go buy that outfit. All while sitting in the motherfucking projects. They are not gonna let you black, because they won't let us in the projects. We can't have no house in the project. They are not going to let you motherfuckers keep a dime in your hand. They're doing everything in their fucking power. And as you should see this, we're being attacked physically by the police. They're attacking y'all mentally, psychologically. Look how they taunt y'all. They give you free food. They give you free rent. They give you free money. That's ballsy. Do you know why they do it? Because they know they got y'all on lock. They know that when you get that money they give you, you're going straight to Walmart and get that 44-inch. Because, soon as, you know, by the same time you get that money, when they got the, what is it? The, Black Friday sale. About the same time they got some type of fucking sale going on. All worldwide. But they put so much motherfucking money in the projects. And this is the motherfucking logic we get. This is the motherfucking logic we get. It's a grind. Why are you fucking serious? When your daughter gets 15 years old, she gonna start selling pussy. It's a grind. Why hate on it? Also, I was singing, big Birkin bag girl, 5, 6 figures, hey, it's a party. It's a party. Niggas throwing a party on your daughter pussy. It's a grind, mama. Why hate on it? A grown person just said this. Child's logic. Will no one step up and say this is bullshit? I'm not talking about men. I'm not talking about no men. I'm talking about, I need a female that wears weave, that wears makeup like this, that goes outside looking like. Do you see nothing wrong with what was just said? Could your mother say that to you? If she was doing something that was negative? It's a grind, so why hate on it?
If they get their money off of it, why hate on it? But I'm not saying that Jermaine Dupri is
I'm not hating on it at all. I'm just observing.
Right, but I'm not saying that Jermaine Dupri is hating on it. I think that he just needs to do more research about the females that are in the game and that are like, you know what I'm saying, dominating the game right now, and to see, you know what I'm saying, what's going on. Like, who's who, what are they rapping about, what are they about, what is their...
What the... Research? Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, City Girls. We need to research that?
Background story. I think that's all that needs to be done.
What's their background story? Oh my God! I've been through. Come on,
research. That's it. But he's entitled to his own opinion, and just like everybody else is.
Well, I mean, it's not just his opinion because he has a track record with female rappers. I mean, he's the one that brought out the Brat,
right?
Who you know had a totally different perspective on rap, and and then later on the Miss Mulattoes and so forth.
Yeah.
And listen, at the end of the day, I understand you're
shout out to Miss Mulatto for not going out there looking like that, man.
Creating music for a large audience, and in terms of the females, it's mostly geared.
See, this is another thing. This is what that makeup do to your face, and that hair, that virgin. You bought the hair off of someone else's head and put it over the hair that grew out of yours. The hair still is DNA on, so when it touches their face, so a lot of times you will, like right here where it touches their face at, break out. This is what that makeup do because you're too lazy. See, you too lazy to take it off at night like you supposed to, so your shit is clogged the fuck up. But that's just what it is. So she orange in the face. That's the color of her. That's what her fucking face look like. Just paint on her face. Just paint on it.
Or it's other females as well as gay males.
Yeah.
Man, come on, dog.
Working with Roman was awesome. I'm a wrestling fan, so I've been watching him for years.
You know, they're probably huge supporters as well. And, you know, listen, you're going to do what you're going to do. I think it was an interesting observation. I think it got a lot of people listening and talking. And, you know, I think it's going to make certain people kind of reevaluate what they're doing and possibly kind of expand the type of music that they make, which is dope.
Yeah, but honestly, I think that, you know, like me personally, I think that everybody should just continue to ride their wave. Fuck trying to do different stuff. Fuck trying to, you know what I'm saying, like, fuck that. If your wave, if you got a wave and it's working for you right now, ride that motherfucker till you can't ride no more. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of one person says, and I'm not gonna, like I was saying, like, Jermaine Dupri, in my eyes, he's a legend. But at the end of the day, if you feel like this is working for you, then continue to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, I feel like it's just such a great moment. I feel like the thing is that we're focusing on the petty shit, the little shit. We should really be celebrating the fact that there are multiple female rappers in the game that are coming the fuck up. And right now, I feel like females right now are dominating the hip-hop game right now. We're dominating the hip-hop era right now for this generation. We are. You have the Cardis, you have the Megs Thee Stallions, you have the Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj dominated for 10 years, and she's still doing her motherfucking thing. You have the Trinas, you have the Lightskinkeishas, you have the Sweeties, you have the City Girls, you have so forth and so forth.
What the fuck is Lightskinkeisha? You do rap? You rap? I will say this. It is. I'm gonna say it. There is a light on. I'm not gonna even act like that. It's a light on female rap now, and I think that I'm gonna say this. I think that all of the bullshit allowed. All the strippers allowed the female rappers like Tierra Whack to shine. That light in the darkness, oh shit, yeah, let's fuck with her. We don't fuck with them, let's fuck with her. And that's why I want y'all to go fuck with Low Village. I'm actually finna do an interview with them on Thursday. Do an interview with them Thursday, y'all check that out. It's gonna be on the Rap Trap channel. And I'm gonna make sure I ask her. Y'all know Low Village is 2 dudes and 1 girl. I'm gonna make sure I ask her a lot of questions about how she feel about shit like this. Oh man, I'm gonna go crazy. Everybody go to Low Village. Every video they got, go to their YouTube channel, go to their fucking Instagram right now, and go tell them like, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. When we got shit like this, man, we gotta start appreciating the thinkers, and y'all will hear how they think on Thursday. Well,
so
not
I
Thursday.
feel like
but
that should be a celebration in all. Like, it's women that are taking the fuck over.
You don't care how they do it, just fuck it. They did it. This is a fucking idiot.
Because for a long time we've been told that this is a man's world.
Right.
Is it not a man's world? All of the girls are rapping about how they couldn't survive without.
All right.
Right.
Period.
When you first came out, you had braces.
Yes, I did.
You ended up getting veneers.
I did.
Okay. I've always thought braces look great on women, by the way.
Oh, this nigga changed the subject crazy. Is he gonna get back on topic? I don't know how the fuck it got to be 4 o'clock, dog. It was just, seemed like it was just fucking 10 o'clock, dog. Talking to Duck Ass.
I think it was dope how you kind of came out with it and, you know, really owned it.
Yeah.
Was there a reason why you decided to go with veneers?
Shout out to Papa Duck. We were talking that conspiracy theory shit.
Shit, I got braces because you made me idea comfortable. You made.
Go watch this interview. She lied like a motherfucker. She even lied about the fucking braces. I'm the reason that all the girls went and got braces. I just, so she probably drunk or some shit like this. Sound like she drunk or she had an aneurysm or some shit like that in her life. I don't know, but as long as we got motherfuckers like that, we in trouble, dog. Make sure you go to the Patreon because we all gonna start putting a lot of shit on the Patreon. That we not just gonna put this shit up on goddamn YouTube. Like important shit like this going on the Patreon. So make sure you do that. That link's in the description box. Make sure you hit the PayPal. I'll see y'all in a minute. Love, love.
You feel like